Fine. So what exactly is it? Now coming to the next concept, form patterns and sub patterns. This menu item button and drop dialog button we will discuss later point of time. Okay, just I'm parking it for the meanwhile. I'll discuss with you later. Now the next concept which I'm going to tell you about, form patterns and sub patterns. In this form patterns and sub patterns, till now this form we have created our own idea, own interest. Am I right? What exactly I need? Okay, I need tab control, tab edges, and grid control, filter control, button controls. Everything we have decided. But when you go with the patterns concept, but system will decide. Suppose if you decide one pattern, system will suggest you to create what kind of controls required in that particular pattern itself. System will guide you what controls you need to create in the form. No need to decide yourself. Okay. First of all, I'm going to show you one sample design, one sample pattern that we will create right now. How we are working with the patterns and all, I'll tell you that. Let me open the main user interface. For example, if you go to the human resource management module, there is a course locations, not course locations, like courses, something like course group form. See here, course group form. This form generally we can develop our own, am I right? Like we will create a filter control, we will create a grid control, that's it. But actually, the Microsoft people has developed this form in terms of pattern. This form pattern is called simplest. This form pattern name is simplest. Okay, let's create this kind of form by using the pattern concept. I mean, this is manual design. Whatever the form, EMP table form we have created, this is manual design. Now I am not going to creating my form with manual design, but I will use a pattern concept. Okay, now I'm creating a form, new item, go to the user interface, the same for EMP table, but I'm creating a simplest pattern. Okay, underscore SL, simplest. For your understanding purpose, I'm giving underscore SL, and SL means simplest. Now simply first, as usual, you need to drag the table into the data source. That is common. Okay, that is common. Now coming to the design, anyway you need to provide the caption and all. Caption I'm giving all employees. All employees. Okay. Now there is a pattern concept is there. In previous form, we have not discussed any pattern related knowledge, right? Pattern related topics. Now I'm applying a pattern called right click on the pattern, right click on the design. There is a apply pattern option is there. These are all patterns. These are all templates. We can also call it as a template, but technically we should call it as a pattern. Now I'm applying a simplest pattern. Simplest. When you apply the simplest, see automatically the pattern which you applied, simplest it is showing here, and what are the controls you need to create inside the design that system is suggesting you here. First we need to create an action pane. After that we need to create a group control. After that we need to create a grid control. So must and should we need to create these three controls. Now currently in your design these three controls has missed. So start creating one by one these three controls. First you need to create an action pane. See in the bracket, in the bracket original control name will show. Okay, don't look at the application bar, custom filter group, simple list, grid, so that makes you confused. Okay, don't see that. Just look at in the bracket. So that is the exact control name. So first we need to create an action pane and provide the name if you like action bar. Okay. Now I'm creating an action pane. Once you create action pane, automatically that red color will turn into the blue color. Now I'm applying the action pane. See, once you taken, see automatically it's turned into the blue color because you have created. So what is the name? System is suggesting you to give application bar so that you can provide application bar even if you want, or else just keep it like form action pane as usual, your wish. Action pane. So you have created action pane. After that, what exactly system is suggesting you? Group control. Now right click on new control. It is a group control. Okay. Okay. Create a group control. What is the name? System is suggesting you to give custom filter group. Okay, the same name I'm giving like here. The name custom filter. Already it is a group control, right? I'm not giving group word. Already in the bracket it is showing group. Again, why I need to provide custom filter group and all. Okay, now second control also I have created. What is the third control? Grid. So let's create a grid. Let's create a grid control, and the grid control name I'm giving form grid. Form grid. And for grid control, data source is important, right? Data source property. Provide the data source property. That is very, just a second. So just I have given a data source property called EMP table. See, for grid control, data source property is very important. Okay, and now you can see all the controls you have created which is required to this design. Like you can see there is a tick mark in the right, in the left hand side. System is showing tick mark. Okay, successfully you have created all the mandatory controls. But when you go to the here, system is asking you to create sub pattern. Here pattern, in the bracket it is select, right? When you right click on here, apply sub pattern, it is sub pattern. That's what I stated this topic name as patterns and sub patterns. This is sub patterns. Now I'm applying custom and quick filters. Once you apply the custom and quick filters, again system is suggesting you to create quick filter control. Once you apply this pattern, in this pattern there is a one mandatory control is there, that is called quick filter control. So we need to create quick filter control. Okay, just I have created a quick filter control and I'm renaming it as quick filter like this. Okay, anyway for filter control we will provide the target control, right? Form grid. Okay, everything I have created related to design and I'm saving the changes. And in grid control, what exactly you want to drag? This is like a normal thing, we have already done this one. Grid control, I just want to drag the employee ID, name, age, date of birth, address, phone number and all. I'm going to drag and drop into the grid control. That is related to design kind of thing. Save it and build a project. Once it is built, synchronization is not required because we have not done any changes on the table level. So I'm not going to synchronize with, along with build. Okay, now I'm making this form as a startup object right now. Currently in my project, this is the startup object. If I execute, system will execute this object, but I want to execute this object. Now make this object as a startup object. Again, see, this is this EMP table went into the normal mode and it is into the executable mode. Now execute. Now this time system will execute EMP table underscore SL form. See, this is your simplest design, simplest pattern. It is very easy, right? When you apply the pattern, system is guiding you to create what exactly that particular pattern should contain. No need to remember anything here. If you understand the design, automatically you can create in the Visual Studio itself. It is a guided experience really. See, in this form, we have created so many controls, but no need to remember anything here. You just need to follow the instructions of your system. That's it. Okay, guys. We'll see.